Hey guys, what's going on? I'm just getting on here real quick just to share some info. I was thinking about some stuff and I just decided to go live real quick. Benefits of good credit and bad credit, y'all. So pretty much, your credit is basically like your financial health, right? It basically just shows, like your credit worthiness. It also shows good credit and bad credit. It's just our scores, and having bad credit really is just, it's like our identity. Or having credit at all is just basically like our identity. That's how the banks see if we're responsible enough. There's so many different pros and cons to having credit. If you have bad credit, you'll have like harder times, So, if you got good credit, you got some negotiating power, But our scores and having bad credit is pretty much how we kind of show our worthiness to the banks, and it shows them that if we're responsible, it just and I'm talking about like let's talk about the benefits. Okay, let's talk about the benefits. So like you can have a poor credit score, and it's a little hard for us to have buying power when we have bad credit or poor credit. I'm not gonna say bad credit, I'm gonna say poor credit or a lower score. We got poor credit make purchases bad, or it gives us more more of a lower chance to have a better rate. A good credit scores give you a little edge. You can have a little buying power when it comes to credit. You get lower interest rates. Like you can get interest rates on your mortgage, your car loans. You can negotiate a whole bunch of stuff. Like when you got good credit, when you got bad credit, it's kind of difficult to call some shots and negotiate like better rates and stuff. Your insurance can even be dictated based on your scores. Some people don't know that, but it basically just improves your likelihood of getting a loan, basically. So sorry, we're gonna have to get on the boat where we have to get credit card, job, mortgage loans, house loans, car loans, short-term loans, long-term loans. We got to get on the ball, y'all, because it's credit out here. And sometimes we have to use our credit to leverage things that we want if we don't have the financial capabilities of doing it ourselves and buying outright. So we got to be mindful about staying in a situation where we don't have good credit, right? So it's best to start off working on your credit when you don't really need it, right? So if you're trying to buy a house now, then you should have started 90 days ago, right? So our credit is a key part of our identity. So it's just best that we start sooner than later. Hey girl. So it's best to start sooner or later. Sometimes we are in a time where we should have started a long time ago. We should have credit knowledge before it's too late. So now we're grown and we got bad credit. We making poor decisions. We are not budgeting. We have just some issues when it comes to being financially stable. But if we would have started earlier, or if some of our parents didn't put out utility bills in our name, we would have probably been a little bit better, right? So we're a little bit better off when it comes to credit. So you can get low interest rates. You can get a better score. You feel a little better when you got a good score. When you got bad score now, or if you're usually when you have a bad score or a lower score, you probably not driving a car you really want. You're probably making higher payments than you expected. Sometimes it can jeopardize a deposit on a utility bill, or getting another job, or if you have a job where you're a little financially responsible for like an account, they'll look at your credit. So I mean, credit goes into a whole bunch of things that just basically shows people how responsible we are. So if we all been young and we've made decisions, swipe their credit card, maxed it out, and carry the balance. But it just takes time, and it's a process of knowing, this knowledge that the credit gurus or whoever really knows. Like, it takes time to develop all all this information. It takes time for to build that credit that has been damaged a little bit or shaken a little bit. So it's just I just wanted to pop on here and just talk about it. Like, it's easier to start when you really don't need it, right? And then if we do need it, we just got to stay focused. If we're working on our credit, we can't keep maxing out our credit cards. If we're working on our credit, we can't go keep digging ourselves in a deeper hole, keep using that credit card, even though we're supposed to use our credit card. But sometimes there are times where you can't use your credit card if it's maxed out, if you're hard up on money. Like, it's times where we have had I do fix credit. I do. So if you check my bio, you'll see sign up link. And I'm also having a webinar next Wednesday, the 18th at 7 p.m. There is a link to join if you want to get some more information on how you can fix your credit and your options. But I do fix credit. We do have, we can help you out. You can DM me. I can tell you about how our process works. Or you can look on the website, get some more information. I have some credit recommendations on there on the site as well, if you want to try to do it yourself. But yeah, I do fix credit. What's on your credit rating that you think you need help with? What kind of issues are you having? Right now? You can talk about it. It's cool. We've been here before. Everybody had bad credit before. Or fair credit, I guess you could say. Hey, y'all. What issues have y'all been having with credit? I know I had, like, medical issues. So I used to have, like, a lot of medical collections on there. And I'm like, I'll pay them later. So we've been there before. I've had cars that didn't work and I'm still paying on them, but it's all been there. We all have had lesser than great credit before. So tell me your credit needs. What you trying to do right now? What you trying to do? You trying to go buy a house? You trying to get a car? What are your goals? What you trying to do? Credit cards? A bill a long time ago. Okay, well, that's cool. In St. Louis in Missouri, they have a statute of limitations. So after 7 years, it shouldn't be reporting, right? Those things should be written off. They can't come and get you after 7 years. Or I think it's 5. I think it's 7. But yeah, credit cards. Okay, we've been there before. Like we all been there before, right? But you're on a box truck. Are you gonna? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I mean, if you have a business, then hopefully you're trying to work on towards that business credit, and I can help you with that too. But let's say you are buying a box truck, and you don't want to finance it, or you don't have the money. You want to be able to go and finance it, whether it's in your business name or your personal on your personal credit. But we gonna hope it's business credit, right? But I mean, we all start somewhere. Sometimes you got to be a PG. To start off. I know I had a business loan when I first started out with my food truck, so we've all been there. And I had to be a PG on my business loan previously, but now I'm to the point where I can go I have credit limits in my business accounts, where I don't have to buy it outright. I can just finance it out. And if you do have a business account where you do have the ability to finance it out, just make sure you're paying it back off. And then that'll boost your business credit too. But we talking about, personal credit right now. But yeah, so I can help you with that. Just DM me. We could chat. But yeah, when you got good credit, you have larger credit limits. You got when you got good credit, you can have larger approval rates. You can have I mean, it's just you can get rewards on your credit report. I mean, on your credit report. Lord, I don't know what's going on with me, but you can get rewards on your credit card. The more you spend, the more they'll reward you. So sometimes it might be equivalent to the first month's or a month payment. So yeah, the more I try to make sure I spend most things on my credit card. So I basically live off my credit card. Like I can literally pay my rent on my credit card and then pay it back, because you're gonna basically make that. I mean, you're gonna make that payment, but you're making a payment on your credit card instead of your debit card, right? So you'll have rewards. You probably get like $20, $5, $10. It depends on what your reward rate is. But yeah, it's a lot to this, y'all. But y'all make sure y'all get in my webinar on Wednesday. The link is in my bio, and I have been posting about it all week. So make sure you get on that link and join my webinar on next Wednesday at 7 p.m. guys. I'm selling like all the gems, y'all. I'm telling y'all everything that I do. I'm telling y'all everything that all your options. Like I'm telling y'all everything that I do with my clients. My whole process. So for $30, baby, I got them gems coming. I'm not there to waste y'all time and talk for 30-40 minutes on just my personal life. No, we're getting to the meat and potatoes, right? So we're talking about everything. I mean, everything. I mean, inquiries, what to do when you have inquiries, how to remove them, what happens when they don't get removed. Like, we talking. CPN, I don't even deal with that, okay? I don't deal with CPN, so that's not my forte. We do business credit and personal credit. I'm sorry. You got your seat? I know you got your seat. I'm gonna see y'all. See you. But I don't know. I don't do CPNs. I'm sorry. That's not my industry. I'm not in that. We just pretty much do business credit and personal credit. So you need to be talking to me, because we don't. You won't need that CPN, right? You'll be putting that on your business credit, and then later on we're gonna go swipe your credit card for that box truck, or that first box truck, the second box truck, third box truck, and so forth. So I mean, nothing against anybody who's like is in the industry, but I'm big on personal, and make sure your personal is great. So. Or your business credit is great. So that's really much what I'm on. But yeah, more power to whoever that does whatever. But we can talk about business credit and personal credit. Yeah, I got you. And once you're a client, like, honey, we be talking. I'll be like, girl, did you do this? Did you do that? Or sorry, did you do this? Did you open a business account? Like we get you together. We tell you not only, okay, we could talk, but not only are we talking about like, just EINs, LLCs, and my business consulting class, like we're talking about, how to make deposits, how to create some revenue, things like that. So we're not just talking about how to start LLCs and EINs, but you always have to make sure you have, your proper documentation before you start anything, and that's with any business. So yeah, I just want to jump out here and talk about the benefits of having good credit. You'll always have pretty much, you'll feel a lot better when you have good credit. You won't have to worry about getting denied. That's kind of stressful, because then it's just a trickling effect. You get denied, then you're like, oh man, what am I gonna do? I can't make this payment. Or if you get denied, you be like, dang, I need a new car. Or you get denied, you can't get a loan. So I mean, it's just a trickling effect. It'll affect so many different parts of our lives. And that can harbor your your feelings. Not everybody's excited about life when you have not so good credit. So let's get on this credit journey, guys. And make sure you guys join my webinar next week. Okay, 7 p.m. I just wanted to jump on here and talk about benefits of good credit. I've been in situations where I've had decent credit and, you know, still got denied. So, I mean, it's just your portfolio and your profile, what's really on there to get those benefits of having good credit. It's not always just about the score. Some people do tell you that, but it's not always about the score. It's so many different, I don't even know the word I'm about to say, but there's so many different things that go into, you know, having a decent credit profile. So I just wanted to jump on here and tell y'all, you know, the benefits of having good credit. It's just gonna provide you a lot of peace, y'all. And we need this peace, right? Because we had a long journey. We had COVID. We got bills in sky high, eggs high. Like, it's crazy out here. Like, we gotta make sure we put something, we benefit in some type of way, right? We gotta get ahead some type of way, and we should try to get ahead with that credit, you know, get our credit together. So if you guys need some advice or ever need some help with credit, or just have any kind of questions about credit, feel free to DM me. I don't have any problem. My clients call me sometimes after 5. I'm like, hey girl, I just got a quick question or a quick text. I'm like, I'm always open. Like, this is something I've always been wanting to do. I've always been pretty much credit savvy, so I just want to make sure I'm doing my due diligence, getting all this knowledge out, right? Because everybody needs some knowledge. You know, whatever you might not know, somebody else might know. It's like, it's imperative to make sure we all on the same accord when it comes to this credit stuff. We need to make sure we get all the options that are due to us. So I'm gonna hop on out here. Make sure you guys tune in next Wednesday, okay? Next Wednesday, I'm having my webinar where we tell you tips and tricks and everything that I know about credit. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday at 7 p.m. See you soon. Bye-bye.